Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone spinoff trend could be good news for Beth and Rip's sequel show. Spoiler alert for Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 14, Life is a Promise. A trend follows Taylor Sheridan's offshoots of his flagship Yellowstone series, and it should be good news for Beth and Rip's sequel. The show starring Kelly Reilly and Cole Hauser was announced just days before the Yellowstone finale, prematurely confirming that the Dutton Ranch lovebirds would make it out of the epic saga alive. In the Yellowstone ending, Case Dutton sells his family's massive heirloom ranch, allowing him and his sister to step away from maintaining their family's enormous legacy and opening up their futures for new possibilities. Yellowstone, Season 5, Episode 14 even previewed the next chapter of Beth and Case's stories with their respective families. Case and Monica resettled at their house in East Camp, near the family's heirloom ranch, but with enough separation for the father to turn over a new leaf. Likewise, Beth and Rip start a life separate from Yellowstone, starting fresh in Dillon, Montana, where Beth purchased a new ranch. While it looked like the couple might continue the flagship with Yellowstone Season 6, the reality of their next chapter happening in an offshoot is actually quite promising. Despite the popularity surrounding the flagship, Beth and Rip's spin-off story happening in an offshoot is excellent news. While the main series has the most chapters to its story and is the best known, one could argue that Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan surpassed the quality of the flagship in its prequel series as time passed. 1883 and 1923, the two existing prequels that embellish the Dutton family tree with detail, have been a wild success with fans, amassing millions of viewers as the fanfare of the original series somewhat died down. Considering the success of the prequels, which informed the Dutton story but stand on their own, Reilly and Hauser leading a series independent of the Kevin Costner-led show is good news. Especially with the divisive reaction to Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, it's good that Beth and Rip have an opportunity to distinguish their story from the flagship. Considering the success of the prequels, which inform the Dutton story but stand on their own, Reilly and Hauser leading a series independent of the Kevin Costner-led show is good news. Beth and Rip's offshoot is the right blend of components, since their story deserves a fresh take after John Dutton IE's death and the fate of the ranch, and an offshoot of their story will probably perform better. Beth and Rip's story must distinguish itself from Yellowstone Season 6 for many reasons. While it looked like Reilly and Hauser might lead the flagship for another season, their spin-off announcement confirmed that the continuation of Yellowstone would happen in another show. The decision to continue the Dutton-Wheeler tale outside the flagship could prove controversial due to a report from Puck claiming that the Beth and Rip spin-off might trigger a legal battle with Peacock, since the spin-off could be produced exclusively for Paramount+, barring Peacock from streaming it. There's a secret reason Beth and Rip's story, continuing in their Yellowstone spinoff, is terrible news for Kelly Reilly and Cole Hauser's characters. The legal battle over the Beth and Rip spinoff versus Yellowstone Season 6 would come down to the offshoot's ability to distinguish itself. Beyond the legal hurdles, though, Beth and Rip's spinoff should separate itself from Season 6, because Yellowstone offshoots that tell a unique story while staying true to the flagship are quite possibly the franchise's best installments. Yellowstone is a neo-Western drama series created by Taylor Sheridan and John Linson, centered on the Dutton family and their fight to protect the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch from various adversaries, including land developers and nearby reservations. Premiering in 2018 on Paramount Network, the show has been praised for its depiction of power struggles, family loyalty, and rural conflicts. It has expanded into a franchise with spin-offs such as 1883 and 1923, and an upcoming sequel series is in development. Yellowstone is a neo-Western drama series created by Taylor Sheridan and John Linson, centered on the Dutton family and their fight to protect the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch from various adversaries, including land developers and nearby reservations. Premiering in 2018 on Paramount Network, the show has been praised for its depiction of power struggles, family loyalty, and rural conflicts. It has expanded into a franchise with spin-offs such as 1883 and 1923, and an upcoming sequel series is in development. Taylor Sheridan has established himself as a master of crafting gripping, character-driven narratives that resonate with audiences, and his Yellowstone universe is a testament to that prowess. Over the past few years, Sheridan's relentless expansion of the Yellowstone franchise has sparked both excitement and curiosity. Each spin-off, from the rugged prequel tales of 1883 and 1923 to the upcoming 6666, showcases his unparalleled ability to weave together compelling stories steeped in history, family drama, and the untamed spirit of the American West. As rumors swirl about a sequel series centered on the fan-favorite characters Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler, Sheridan's spin-off trend might just provide the perfect springboard for their next chapter. The Yellowstone universe, at its core, thrives on the strength of its characters. Beth and Rip, portrayed masterfully by Kelly Reilly and Cole Hauser, have become icons within the franchise. Beth's fiery, unrelenting nature and Rip's stoic yet deeply loyal demeanor create a magnetic dynamic that has captivated fans since the show's inception. Their love story is both raw and poetic, forged in the crucible of tragedy, resilience, and unwavering devotion. A sequel series focusing on these two beloved characters offers a chance to delve deeper into their unique bond and explore the challenges they'll face in a new chapter of their lives. Sheridan's approach to storytelling ensures that any potential spin-off involving Beth and Rip would be far from a mere continuation. His previous spin-offs have demonstrated his knack for crafting narratives that are distinct yet interconnected, enriching the broader Yellowstone universe. For example, 1883 transported viewers to the perilous journey of the Dutton family's ancestors, offering a raw and visceral look at the trials that shaped their legacy. Meanwhile, 1923 expanded the narrative with a nuanced exploration of a pivotal era in the Duttons' history, blending themes of survival, ambition, and the evolving American West. A Beth and Rip sequel show could similarly carve its own path while remaining deeply rooted in the essence of Yellowstone. Set against the backdrop of the Dutton Ranch, or perhaps even a new frontier, the series could tackle themes of legacy, identity, and the ever-present struggle to protect what matters most. Sheridan spin-offs often thrive on juxtaposing personal struggles with broader societal and historical contexts. A Beth and Rip series could explore how the couple navigates a changing world, balancing their fierce love for each other with the challenges of safeguarding the Dutton legacy. One of the most intriguing aspects of a potential Beth and Rip spin-off is the opportunity to shift the focus from the overarching conflicts of the Yellowstone universe to a more intimate exploration of their relationship. While the original series often placed them in the eye of the storm, a sequel could delve into the quieter, more nuanced moments of their lives. How do Beth and Rip handle the trials of raising a family, should they choose that path? How do they confront the ghosts of their past while forging a future together? These questions offer fertile ground for Sheridan's signature storytelling, which excels at blending emotional depth with dramatic intensity. Furthermore, Sheridan's penchant for showcasing the beauty and brutality of the natural world could play a pivotal role in shaping the aesthetic and tone of a Beth and Rip series. The rugged landscapes of Montana have always been a character in their own right within Yellowstone, reflecting the character's inner turmoil and resilience. A sequel could continue this tradition, perhaps introducing new settings that challenge and inspire Beth and Rip in unexpected ways. Whether it's the windswept plains of Wyoming, the sprawling vistas of Texas, or an entirely new frontier, the backdrop would undoubtedly be as evocative and integral to the story as the characters themselves. The success of Sheridan spin-offs also bodes well for the production quality and storytelling depth of a Beth and Rip series. Both 1883 and 1923 have set high standards for period authenticity, character development, and cinematic grandeur. A sequel focused on Beth and Rip would likely benefit from the same meticulous attention to detail and dedication to storytelling excellence. Sheridan's ability to assemble stellar casts and creative teams ensures that any new installment in the Yellowstone universe would maintain the franchise's reputation for quality and innovation. Another compelling angle for a Beth and Rip spin-off is the potential to introduce new characters and expand the Yellowstone mythology. Sheridan spin-offs have excelled at introducing complex, multifaceted characters who add depth and richness to the narrative tapestry.